Sometimes the gospel jumps off the page in the most unexpected places, and that's how I feel about the last chapter of Jeremiah. After 51 chapters of seemingly constant judgment, Jeremiah ends with a scene that, frankly, no one expects. A royal pardon from the enemy. We read in Jeremiah 52 that evil Merodach, king of Babylon, graciously freed Jehoiachin, king of Judah, and brought him out of prison. Now make no mistake, Jehoiachin, the dethroned king of Judah, was no hero. Scripture says plainly he did what was evil in the sight of the Lord. For 37 years, he sat in a Babylonian prison, broken, forgotten, and far from the promise of King David's throne. But then, out of seemingly nowhere, grace broke in. Look at the last 3 verses of the book of Jeremiah. It says that a pagan ruler named Evil Merodach, whose name in Akkadian means more literally servant of Marduk, so not wicked Merodach, he lifts Jehoiachin's head. He opens the prison doors. He speaks kindly to him. He clothes him in new garments and gives him a permanent seat at the royal table. But there's more. Jehoiachin, also called Jeconiah, was the last living royal heir of King David's line, who were carried into Babylon. So his survival mattered. That's why we read his name in Jesus' genealogy in Matthew chapter 1. Proof that even in exile, God was still preserving the royal line of promise. So the book that began with rebellion and ruin ends with restoration and grace. With God, judgment never gets the final word. Mercy does. So when you feel like your story is over, remember Jehoiachin. God steps into the darkest chapters of our life and writes a line of grace that, frankly, no one saw coming.